What bigotry do we got going on today?
Y'all don't get to say anything when this face walks into a woman's restroom.
You ever decide you want to walk into a restroom behind one of my kids, you ain't got to worry about me saying a damn thing. I guarantee you that.
Easy there, Kent Worthless. You're a truck driver and definitely what I picture when I hear a certain song by the Bloodhound Gang. We all know you've spent some time with a girl named Russell. No judgment here, though. I'm sure it gets lonely when you're playing Big Mother Trucker over the road. And you wouldn't be the first gear jammer to invite a lot lizard that sings just like Josh Turner into the sleeper cab of your Mac so she can play with your little Peterbilt. Hell, you probably tipped her an extra 20 to help with that transition fund. Like I said, no judgment. Sometimes calling Baton Rouge only gets you so far. We're all human, and you just need a little human connection. How you go about getting that's between you, whoever made the mistake of marrying you, and your magic sky daddy. But be that as it may, you should probably take it easy with the bigoted tough guy facade. The irony is that the point of the video you were stitching was as obvious as a wide load on an interstate, but you still managed to miss it like that exit when Russell had you distracted. You see, the person in the video you stitched was born biologically female, but the person is undergoing transition, and so they look more like the male gender that they identify as. And this Kansas law would require this person with facial hair that looks like every other guy to still use the women's restroom. We're so busy getting a hard-on about that thought that the point was as lost to you as your shirt is. Side note, why is it always people who are like that have more topless videos done in bad taste than a teenager's browser history? What kind of sociopath is sitting around their house and puts their hat on but not their shirt? Shirt always comes before hat unless you're like on a boat. Anyway, back to the point you totally missed. Do you realize, statistically, kids don't get assaulted or abused by strangers in public bathrooms? That doesn't happen. It's pretty much exclusively closer to home, like at home, with people they know and trust. It's generally going to be their weird uncle or their creepy shirtless truck driving father that's going to give them memories they'll repress until their mid-30s. And since it's a pretty common human trait to project onto others things that those people themselves are guilty of, hypothetically, if a person were to make unsolicited commentary about how they're really irrationally mad about a fictional situation they made up in their head, where their children are being abused by strangers they'll probably never actually meet in real life and pose absolutely no threat to them, hypothetically, that might be an appropriate scenario for a CPS wellness check. Hypothetically.